Check, check, 1, 2. Hey, hey, check, check, 1, 2.
Everybody ready? Run! Run! Go, get in there! Get in there! Oh, me? Oh, okay. No, Rick, get in there! Get in there! Get in there! All right, ready? We're gonna take 2, 3, 2, 1. Okay, wait. Wait. We're getting emergency. Last one. All right, so the line is that'll be $600. have Ben or MG right now?
Test, test, test. How we doing, Salt Lake City? I feel like we're doing a little bit better than that. Let me try that again. Okay, pretend like I didn't do that. How we doing, Salt Lake City? That's more like it. Thank you so much for coming out this evening to finals for the A's and the juniors, for the lead national championships for the youths. Give it up for our athletes. I am not sure if everyone in the crowd is aware of this, but about 2 hours ago, this entire block lost all power. Like, we couldn't plug anything into outlets. The athletes were warming up in the dark. We had spotlights on the walls inside. They were gonna do live stream off of an iPad mounted in the back, but 15 minutes ago, the power got kicked back on by City. So big round of applause for the folks who made that happen. And that is just part of the game. The comps are all about thinking on your feet, adapting to situations. But as a result of the variability, we're gonna need y'all to be bringing the heat, the energy, the noise. Can you do that? I said, can you do that? Right on. Thank you for playing with me. I think we got just another moment until our first athletes are up. It's gonna go top 10 for A's and then top 10 for juniors. Give it up for our first athletes on deck. Giving us our first look at the routes on the right-hand side from grip climbing, it is Cameron Abshire. And on the left-hand side, looking ready to fight this evening, it is Tessa Clark. Both these athletes feeling the rhythm and flow. Tessa Clark looking mega strong, navigating this section of the route. Cameron Abshire looking smooth and consistent. This dude's a crusher on plastic and on rock. He is getting way up there tonight. Tessa Clark fighting hard on the left-hand side. Salt Lake City, are you with her? Big round of applause for both these athletes. On top of dealing with the heat, the travel, the power outage, these athletes are not only 3 days on, but everyone in finals is on their second session of the day. Last time I tried to do that volume, I got injured. Thank God they're kids. Give it up for our next athletes on the stage. On the right side for the fellas looking ready to bring the ruckus, it is Malachi Donahoe. And on the left, looking composed and ready for the fight, it's Hannah Breen. Malachi slamming them clips and looking cool and composed this evening. These athletes are going to battle up there. Come on. Giving everything. Biggest round of applause for Malachi. Meanwhile, Hannah Breen is still en route. Resting on the improbable, looking like she's got power to spare. Salt Lake City, you with her? Stylish and crushing advancing up this route. Hannah Breen has been a consistent competitor for the last several days. She is showing no signs of stopping. Let's go, Hannah Breen. Let's go, Hannah. Hannah Breen giving it the beans. The calm before the storm. Taking her time, recharging. When she starts moving, I want y'all to go crazy. Let's go, Hannah Breen. Come on, Hannah. Humongous performance out of Hannah Breen. If you are just tuning into the world of competition climbing, welcome. Here's what you're looking at. This is what's called an on-site round. The athletes have not been able to see any beta or any information about these routes prior to coming out and trying them. They've been in isolation. They're coming out one at a time. They cannot watch each other. These are the top 10 after doing 2 qualifying routes and 1 semifinal route. You are ranked on how far you get up the wall. Whoever gets the farthest up will be crowned this year's national champion. Ready or not, here they come. Give it up for our next climbers out. On the left-hand side, a proud representative of Team Metro Rock. Give it up for Lucy Drury. And on the right side, absolute mega crusher out of Class 5, it is Sebastian Durand. Both these athletes showing perfect pacing right off the bat. Let's go, Sebastian. Big round of applause for Sebastian Durand from Class 5. All eyes on Lucy Drury from Team Metro Rock. Let's go, Lucy. Come on, Lucy. Big round of applause for Lucy Drury from Metro Rock. If you direct your attention to climbers left of the wall in the blue lift, we have got Caleb Timmerman, the best photographer in the biz, taking snaps of the kids this week. If you own a phone, you've probably seen those pictures. If you get a chance, thank him. Incredible work. And here come our next athletes to the stage. On the right-hand side, repping Team Mesa Rim, it's none other than Jaden Perez. And getting started on the left with a super consistent performance this week, representing Team Lone Star, it's Samira Bisht. These athletes make it look simple, but a lot goes into climbing these routes. When do you rest? When do you clip? When do you fight? These folks have got it dialed, and it is a pleasure to be able to watch them tonight. big round of applause for Samira Bisht from Lone Star Climbing. And a big round of applause for Jaden Perez on the right-hand side from Mesa Rim. If you are in the house this evening, first of all, thank you so much again for showing up. Also, we have got some stellar vendors over to the right-hand side of the wall. If you find yourself hungry, look no further. We got the Zaddy Shack. Zaddy Shack, serving up burgers, fries, and I'm sure some other stuff. And it's all smiles for your next set of competitors to the stage. Wasting absolutely no time getting started on the right-hand side, representing Bend Endurance Academy, it's Nathaniel Perullo. And on the left-hand side, absolute crusher representing Stone Summit. Give it up for Yelia Southern. Fantastic adaptability out of Yelia Southern on the left-hand side. True sign of a competition veteran. Come on, Nathaniel. Leaving it all on the wall. Give it up for Nathaniel Perullo. And a fantastic showing out of Yelia Southern this round. Behind every great lead climber, there is a competent and skilled belayer. This belay squad volunteers their time, their energy. They take time off of work. They travel to come here and make sure that these kids have the opportunity to compete safely and have a great time. Big round of applause for our belay squad. And the party don't stop there. Here come your next climbers. Embarking on his vertical journey on the right-hand side from Synergy Climbing, it's Peter Gusev. And a consistent presence in these high-octane rounds representing Method Climbing on the left-hand side, it's JoJo Chi. These athletes warmed up in the dark to climb under the lights. And they are looking unfazed and psyched this evening. Peter Gusev up there giving everything he's got. Big round of applause for Peter Gusev out of Synergy Climbing. Already a seasoned competitor as a youth A, JoJo Chi is making her way up the wall. Method Climbing, you in the house right now? JoJo Chi in her element as she's gaining altitude on this route. And a full commitment performance out of JoJo Chi from Method Climbing. If you are a parent or a competitor in the venue, turn this competitive trip into a college scouting trip. Over by the entrance to the venue, we have Utah Valley University putting on a raffle. They have a force meter over there with some edges you can pull on if you're not tired of climbing already. And all the proceeds from the raffle go towards supporting those competitive collegiate athletes. Another tent to check out is the U.S. Performance Academy, providing remote solutions for elite youth athletes. get the academic edge. And without further ado, here comes your next set of climbers. Giving the thumbs up and looking ready to crush on the right-hand side. The man, the myth, the legend, Alexander Watt. And on the left-hand side, absolute mega crusher out of Ascent Studios in Fort Collins. Give it up for Claire Larson. Both these athletes showing excellent composure and tension this evening. But these routes ain't gimmies. Come on, Alexander. Alexander's giving a gladiator effort up there. Salt Lake City, you with him? Come on. And a rock star performance out of Alexander Watt. Nice job, dog. And the high flying action still going. Claire Larson having power to spare this evening. Claire Larson kicking it into high gear in the lead final. Humongous effort out of Claire Larson from Ascent Studios. We have seen 7 climbers climb on each of these routes, and I think we can all agree that these routes are objectively sick. Humongous shouts out to our route setting crew. Not only did they come up with these plastic classics, but in between rounds every day, they are up on the lift, tearing all this fiberglass down and putting it back up. They work tirelessly to ensure this competition goes well. Big round of applause for our route setters in the house. And here come our next climbers to the stage. Getting to work on the left-hand side, representing Climb IQ. It is Alexandra Inglaterra. And looking ready to rumble on the right-hand side, the machine out of Team Texas, it is Bryce Nix. Both these climbers bringing the ruckus under the lights in Salt Lake City tonight. Crowd, you with them? Both of them fighting tooth and nail for every hold, every position. They need you now more than ever. Come on, Bryce. Bryce making it happen. Way up in the clouds. Meanwhile, Alexandra Inglaterra showing us the meaning of power up there. They are putting on a show tonight in Salt Lake City. Come on. Giving it everything he's got. That was Bryce Nix on the right-hand side. With a climb IQ as high as her progress, Alexandra Inglaterra is making progress. Salt Lake City, let me hear you right now. We are approaching action sports territory. Show her some love, Salt Lake. Salt Lake City, let me hear it. Huge round of applause for Alexandra Inglaterra. If you find yourself nodding your head and tapping your foot this evening, there is one man to blame, and that is DJ Digga Beats in the back of the venue, serving it up funky fresh all evening long. The same beats that are banging at the World Cup in Salt Lake City are happening right here tonight at Youth League National Championships for the A's and the Juniors. And here come your second place qualifiers in this finals round. Getting started on the right-hand side, the power grid for Rock City. It is Cruz Padilla. And on the left-hand side, an incredible athlete hailing from Class 5, none other than Zoe Yee. Cruz Padilla climbing this route like he stole something tonight. Cruz Padilla in cruise control tonight. Let's go, Cruz. Salt Lake City, show them some love. An epic performance out of Cruz Padilla from Rock City. Meanwhile, Zoe Yi is looking casual right now on the left-hand side. But that don't mean it's easy. Salt Lake City, where you at right now? Let's go, Zoe. Finding rest in unlikely places and making it happen. It is Zoe Yi high up under the lights tonight in Salt Lake City. Zoe Yi getting it all back and getting ready for the fight. These are the times where you got to turn it on. Let's go, Zoe. Zoe Yi, excellent use of space. Giving every last ounce of energy. Salt Lake, I want to hear you right now. Come on, Zoe. Stellar performance out of Zoe Yi from Class 5. And just like that, we have one more climber left for the A category in lead finals tonight. And if you're spending as much energy as I know you are out in the crowd supporting these athletes, go ahead and visit the Zaddy Shack over on the right-hand side of the venue if you're facing the wall. They got all the fuel you need to keep psyching up these athletes. Ready or not, here come your first place qualifiers to the stage. On the left-hand side, a seasoned competitor and all-around crusher representing California Climbing Team. It is Annalise Van Huang. And on the right, you know him, you love him, hailing from Class 5, it is none other than Declan Osgood. Both these climbers showing you exactly why they are your first place qualifiers coming into this finals round. They have been lighting it up all week, and tonight is no exception. Somebody must have turned the gravity off in this venue because these two are floating right now. Declan Osgood preparing himself for the fight. Salt Lake City, where you at right now? Oh, Declan Osgood. Absolutely rampaging right now. Salt Lake City, show him some love. You got this. And that is a huge round of applause. Well deserved for Declan Osgood. Meanwhile, styling on the left-hand side with hair matching the route, it's Annalise Van Huang. Absolutely cruising through these difficult moves. Finding rest in unlikely places. And Elise Van Wong gearing up for the fight. Salt Lake City, if you've got a voice left, now's the time to use it. Let's go, Annalise. Come on. Humongous performance out of Annalise Van Wong. And that concludes the finals round for the A category. Give it up for all the A's that are competing in this competition. It truly is a really impressive category. And I don't know if y'all can hear it from where you are, but the loudest ones cheering for these competitors are the ones that just win. This is an awesome, awesome scene. Sportsmanship out the wazoo, and it's just a reunion for all these kids to get together and have fun doing what they love. During this break, don't forget to take care of yourselves. You're working hard out there. Putting the sport in participation sport. Make your way over to the Zaddy Shack before the line gets too long. Check out the academic tents. And word on the street is the USA Climbing merch is flying off the shelf. If you want to get yours, head over to that tent as soon as possible. We are firing right into the next round. We don't have a ton of time between the rounds because we want to keep the action going for your spectating pleasure. Watching these competitions is an incredible opportunity to see the future of competition rock climbing in the United States. But climbing has a lot of ways to do it. You might be looking at the next great big wall climber, the next free ascent of the nose. You might be looking at the next great route developer. And right now, you're certainly looking at your first competitors for the junior category. Give it up. Looking composed, collected, and ready for the fight, representing CRG, it is Cash Burton. And just so you're aware, if you're playing along, we had a bit of a tie in the semifinal round, which is why we have 2 additional climbers in the male category. After the first 2 go, the ladies will come out and join them. Cash Burton looking calm under the lights tonight in Salt Lake City. Cash Burton making money moves tonight. Salt Lake City, show him some love. You got this, Cash. Come on, Cash. Give it up for Cash Burton. First out for the juniors. And shouts out Belay Squad. If you haven't picked up on this yet, it truly takes a village to put on these events. I want to take a special moment to shout out the volunteers, the judges, the folks running the check-ins. If you see someone in a pink shirt with the USA Climbing logo on it, give them a high five. If they want a hug, give them that too. Thank you to our fantastic volunteers. And without further ado, here is your next competitor for the male juniors. Embarking on his vertical journey tonight, it is Jordan Shepard. Big round of applause for Jordan Shepard. This is what they trained for, folks. One more round of applause for our belayers. And belayers, if you're listening to me right now, I got a couple projects that I'm working on. If you want to, join me or whatever, you know where to find me. Another quick shout out I want to make while we have a moment is a man who stays behind the curtain. His name is Smiley, and he runs all the AV, the live stream, everything. He's plugging and unplugging stuff, making sure the mics and the sound good. Give it up for Smiley. And give it up for your next competitors on deck. Bringing confidence and psych into this finals round on the left-hand side, it is Kelly Ng. And just to her right, Stone Cold Crusher Adam Shahar.
Adam Shahar making moves on the right-hand side.
Both these athletes looking technical, powerful, and strong tonight on the wall. Give it up for Adam Shahar on the right-hand side. And a big round of applause for Kelly. I would also like to take a moment to thank everybody's first sponsor, the parents in the house. Thank you so much for all the support you provide to these athletes and to everybody around you. The parents have been giving me snacks this whole time, and I very much so appreciate it. Thank you so much, parents. And without further ado, here come your next competitors. Bringing the psych to the wall tonight on the right-hand side, it is Patrick Daly. Big round of applause for Patrick on the right-hand side. All smiles. Meanwhile, on the left-hand side, with consistent performances through every single round, it is Ellie Wu lighting it up. Throughout all these rounds, the athletes have needed to use the whole bag of tricks. Technique, power, crimps, edges, slopers. The route setters don't make it easy, but that ain't stopping Ellie Wu right now. Let's go, Ellie. Big round of applause for Ellie Wu on the left-hand side. It is a beautiful night in downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. And if you are in venue, thank you so much again for being here. Make sure to check out our little vendor village over here. The Utah Valley University climbing team is representing, answering all your questions about the Collegiate League, and even has some strength training for you over there. Be sure to go say hi. Give it up for your next climbers on the stage tonight. Doing the climber dance on the left-hand side. From Ascent Studios in Fort Collins, it is Caitlin Bone. And blasting off on the right, none other than Jack Felix. Killer body positioning now, Jack Felix on the right-hand side tonight. Let's go, Caitlin Bone. Big round of applause for Caitlin Bone. Meanwhile, Jack Felix cooking with gas high above Salt Lake City tonight. Come on, Jack. Salt Lake City, give it up for Jack Felix. Give it up for your next set of climbers coming onto the stage. Leaving the ground behind on the left-hand side, representing the stronghold, it is Claire Atkins. And on the right side, representing Climb IQ, consistent and strong competitor, Austin Wrights. Pacing evenly up the wall. These two are crushing it right now. Give it up for Austin Wrights from Climb IQ. And an awesome performance out of Claire Atkins on the left-hand side. This has been an absolutely action-packed couple of days here in Salt Lake City, and if you can believe it, we are just getting started. This is the lead national championships, and coming up we have speed and boulder right here at the USA Climbing Training Center. Check out the schedule and the links for more details. You do not want to miss any of the action. Here come your next climbers onto the stage. Off to strong beginnings on the left-hand side for the ladies. It is Charlotte Wild. And on the right, repping that Team Momentum blue, it's hometown hero Lucas Gerhardt. Luke wrangling these holds like a true momentum athlete. Team Momentum, where are you at right now? Come on, Luke. making the impossible look casual. It's Luke Gerhardt with an incredible performance. Meanwhile, Charlotte Wild is in cruise control entering this next section. You got this, Charlotte. Charlotte Wild moving smooth and steady through this technical steep terrain. Charlotte's got gas left in the tank. Do you, Salt Lake City? Let's go. Give it up for Charlotte Wild. You got this, dude. Finding calm in the storm and staring down this next sequence. Salt Lake, let me hear you. Let's go, Charlotte. And it's all smiles for Charlotte Wild. The fantastic showing on this finals route. Wow, we got a second. Where my coaches at? We got any coaches in the house? Yeah, thank you so much for everything you do for these athletes. Ranges from logistics support to emotional support to technical advice. You gotta be a jack of all trades and a master of all of them to be a coach. Thank you so much for all the work you do. Here come your next climbers. On the left-hand side, looking poised and psyched under the lights tonight, it is L. Gordon. And on the right-hand side, yet another psyched representative of Team Texas, it is Ami Agato. Amiagato fighting tooth and nail up there. With the might of Team Texas behind him. Come on, Ami. And he's okay. Amiagato for Team Texas. And the action keeps coming. L. Gordon up there fighting. Big round of applause for L. Gordon. And the party just don't stop. Give it up for our next athletes on the deck. We got some familiar faces coming forward. On the right for the fellas, out of Vertical World, it is Vale Everett. And getting started on the left-hand side, a powerful and consistent competitor representing Athletics Pacific. Give it up for Isabella Orner. Many of these athletes at such a young age are already competitive in the elite circuits as well as the youth ones. And these two are no exception. Vale Everett with momentum on his side tonight. Isabella Orner on the right-hand side, fighting hard. Salt Lake City, where you at right now? With a problem-solving mindset, Vale Everett. Fantastic performances out of both these athletes tonight. Time flies when you're having fun, and we are down to our top 3 competitors per category for the night. This is what we've been training for. This is why we're here. Give it up for your next competitors on deck. On the right side, repping Mesa Rim, it is Brendan Beauchamp. And looking to put on a show on the left-hand side for the ladies, it is Olivia Ma. Give it up for Brendan Beauchamp from Mesa Rim. Meanwhile, Olivia Ma is up there, giving everything she's got for every hold. Salt Lake City, are you with her? Absolute powerhouse. Olivia Ma making it work. You got this. And a super strong fight out of Olivia Ma tonight in lead finals for the juniors. And here come your second place qualifiers out of semifinals. With a Rockstar's welcome on the right-hand side, Team Texas's own Bob Dylan Countryman. And floating up the left-hand side, doing Alta climbing proud, it is Ella Fisher. These two truly have a gift for vertical movement. They're cranking up these routes tonight. Let's go, Bob. Both these climbers making it look easy right now. The strength, the technique, the psych. Baller behavior out of Bob Dylan on the right-hand side. Ella Fisher absolutely flowing on those pink holds. Let's go, Bob! Give him a challenge. Bob Dylan, countryman. And the action continues. Ella Fisher making a high bid and making it look easy. Finding composure before the fight. It's Ella Fisher going huge. Absolutely stellar performance out of Ella Fisher tonight. All right, Salt Lake City. It's late. It's been a long day. But I need you to take every single bean you have left in the can and use it for our last couple climbers coming out. Can you do that? Guys, like, come on, I'm not gonna take that. Salt Lake City, can you do that? That's more like it. And without further ado, our last climbers of the night. Give it up. On the right-hand side, repping Climb IQ, it is none other than Nathan Sato. And absolutely charging tonight on the left-hand side for Delphi Climbing. It is Ava Kovtunovic. Y'all have gotten to see truly elite athleticism all round long, and these two are no exception. Absolutely exemplary climbers, competing both in the Ute and the elite circuits. Absolutely floating up these routes. These two making simultaneous progress for your viewing pleasure. Let's go, Nathan. Wow. This is just about as exciting as a round gets. Salt Lake City, are you seeing this? Come on. Ava Komtonovich out of Delphi Climbing. So psyched, and for good reason. Nathan's still on the wall and he wants your support. You got this, Nathan. Fight, you got it. And that is 2 tops for 2 first place qualifiers. Let's go. Huge round of applause for Nathan Sato for Climb IQ. And that concludes an electrifying finals round for the juniors. Big round of applause for all the juniors who competed. We are about to do awards. If I could get all of the A's that were in finals to congregate on Climber's right side by the speed wall, and all the juniors stick around, we are also going to be doing awards for you. And thank you all so much for coming out to support these athletes. It has been a lovely evening in Salt Lake City. I appreciate your participation. And if you are a competitor in the crowd, give yourself a humongous pat on the back. This stuff is really, really hard to do. If you got the results you wanted, congratulations. And if you didn't, I promise you, every single one of your heroes has had a lackluster round. Do it for the love, keep moving. Thank you for keeping climbing fun, and stick around for the awards. Yo, if we could get all the athletes who competed tonight congregating behind the speed wall, that would be awesome. That's all the athletes in A and Junior who competed tonight behind the speed wall to line up for awards. Thank you. Test, test. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the awards ceremony for the 2024 USA Climbing Lead Youth National Championship at the USA Climbing Training Center in Salt Lake City, Utah. Prior to starting, we would like to thank our USA Climbing partners, The North Face, YETI, Intermountain Health, Petzl, and EP. Give it up for climbing partners. We also need to give a huge shout out to our lead top rope route setting team. Please give a round of applause for this year's Youth National Team lead crew. And I'm going to list them out. Head setter, Molly Beard. The assistants, Kyle Van House, Brandon Frank, Cody Alsadi, Eric Anderson, and Sean Harris. Give it up for assistants. And the apprentices, Mamerto Asuncion, Mary Cregan, and Josh Martin. Give it up for the apprentices. Tonight's awards will be presented by Mark Norman, USA Climbing President and CEO. Give it up for Mark. John Muse, USA Climbing VP of Sport. And Mark Vasta, Youth Nationals Jury President. All right, first, the awards for the female A category. In 10th place, and a member of the National Development Team, Samira Bisht. In 9th place, and member of the National Development Team, Tessa Clark. In 8th place, and a member of the National Development Team, Lucy Drury. In 7th place, and a member of the National Development Team, Yelia Southern. In 6th place, and a member of the National Development Team, give it up for JoJo Chi. In 5th place, and earning a spot on the 2024 Youth National Team, Claire Larson. In 4th place, and earning a spot on the 2024 Youth National Team, Hannah Breen. In 3rd place, taking the bronze medal and a place on the 2024 Youth National Team, Alexandra Inglaterra. In second place, taking the silver medal and a place on the 2024 Youth National Team, Zoe Yee. And in first place, taking the gold medal and a place on the 2024 Youth National Team, your 2024 Female A Lead Champion, Annalise Van Huang. Give it up for your female youth A's. Woo. Nice. Next, the awards for the male A category. In 10th place, and a member of the National Development Team, give it up for Jaden Perez. In 9th place, and a member of the National Development Team, Peter Gusev. In 8th place, and a member of the National Development Team, it's Nathaniel Perullo. In 7th place, and a member of the National Development Team, it's Malachi Donahoe. In 6th place, and a member of the National Development Team, give it up for Alexander Watt. In 5th place, and earning a spot on the 2024 Youth National Team, Sebastian Durand. In 4th place, and earning a spot on the 2024 Youth National Team, give it up for Cameron Abshir. In 3rd place, taking the bronze medal and a place on the 2024 Youth National Team, Bryce Nix. In 2nd place, taking the silver medal and a place on the 2024 Youth National Team, give it up for Cruz Padilla. And in 1st place, taking the gold medal and a place on the 2024 Youth National Team, your 2024 Male A Lead Champion, Give it up for Declan Oscar. Make some noise for your male youth A's. Everybody get on the coolers. Having watched this a bunch last year, I know you all will fit if you're creative. You got it. Nice job, fellas. Up next, the awards for the female junior category. In 10th place, and a member of the national development team, give it up for Caitlin Bone. In 9th place, and a member of the national development team, it's Kelly Ng. In 8th place, and a member of the national development team, give it up for Elle Gordon. In 7th place, and a member of the national development team, it's Claire Atkins. In 6th place, and a member of the national development team, give it up for Ellie Wu. In 5th place, and earning a spot on the 2024 Youth National Team, Isabella Orner. In 4th place, and earning a spot on the 2024 Youth National Team, it is Olivia Ma. In 3rd place, taking the bronze medal and a place on the 2024 Youth National Team, give it up for Charlotte Wild. In 2nd place, taking the silver medal and a place on the 2024 Youth National Team, make some noise for Ella Fisher. And in 1st place, taking the gold medal and a place on the 2024 Youth National Team, your 2024 Female Junior League Champion, make some noise for Ava Kovtanovich. Make some noise for your female juniors. And now for our final awards ceremony of the evening, the awards for the male junior category. In 12th place, give it up for Patrick Daly. In 11th place, give it up for Jordan Shepard. In 10th place, and a member of the National Development Team, Austin Wright. In 9th place, and a member of the National Development Team, make some noise for Cash Burton. In 8th place, and a member of the National Development Team, it is Ami Agato. In 7th place, and a member of the National Development Team, give it up for Adam Shahar. In 6th place, and a member of the National Development Team, make some noise for Jack Felix. In 5th place, and earning a spot on the 2024 Youth National Team, make some noise for Brendan Beauchamp. In 4th place, and earning a spot on the 2024 Youth National Team, give it up for Lucas Gerhardt. In 3rd place, taking the bronze medal and a place on the 2024 Youth National Team, give it up for Vale Everett. In 2nd place, taking the silver medal and a place on the 2024 Youth National Team, make some noise for Bob Dylan Countryman. And in 1st place, taking the gold medal and a place on the 2024 Youth National Team, your 2024 Male Junior League Champion, Nathan Sato. Give it up for your male juniors. Big round of applause for your male juniors. There will be a Youth World Championships informational meeting for the A and Junior National Team athletes and parents/guardians in 10 minutes in the bouldering area. Thank you to all of our athletes for participating in the 2024 Youth National Championships. Good night. Get home safe. Oh. Also, please pick up trash on your way out and make a orderly but swift progression towards the exit. We're trying to close up the venue. It is late at night and we gotta be here early in the morning. We'd really appreciate it if y'all got moving. You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. Thank you so much. Good night.